Try this video again. So here's the Husqvarna 132 HBV handheld blower. Got this from work. It's in a junk pile. Customer didn't want to fix it. I don't know what was wrong with it. When I first got it, the pull start, it would pull out and it would slowly rewind after I took it apart. And be honest with you, this one here I'm not doing by the book on it. I ended up soaking this whole fucking thing, the recoil housing, in a bucket of hot simple green. After that, sprayed it down with the hose, and now it works a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it at least retracts. I can't pull it out that far. The rope, it honestly needs to be replaced. I have rope, but it's about 4 inches too short. Really don't care. Honestly, I regret taking this thing apart. I guess what's driving me nuts is it's so fucking dirty. And I'll spend probably an hour or two scrubbing all these fucking parts. Clean up the engine, make it look pretty. It's got good compression. Seals don't leak on it. I'll put all this work into it, and later in life, if I needed to sell it, it ain't worth a fucking damn thing. So I already got time invested. Ended up buying a couple new parts for it. Ended up buying parts for it, and at the end of the day, there's still parts that I need that are discontinued and that I cannot get. I work in a Husqvarna dealership, and I can't even get this damn gasket. Previous owner used RTV on it. So yeah, as you can tell, I didn't clean up the engine. Didn't really clean up the blower housing. Tried to wipe it down. If it runs, I'm pretty sure it'll run. What I'll do is I'll just clean the outside of it. You're not going to see all the shit on the inside. Like I said, it's got good compression. The cylinder and piston aren't scored. Seals were good. Passed the vacuum leak down test. So, fuck it. I mean, it'll run. Worst case scenario, I'll have to buy a carburetor for it. Probably end up having to take it apart later in life to replace the pull rope. It's really not hard to take these apart and replace the rope. It's really not hard. Like even the air cleaner, I can't even get one of them that are new. I'm so fucking tired I can't talk. Tired, but I can't sleep. It's Saturday night. I ended up finishing most of that 125 BT backpack blower. My daughter's asleep. Girlfriend's at work. I figured I'd come out here and fuck with the 132. Get most of it put together. Like I said, I've been dreading this project. It's just so fucking dirty, and it's really not worth anything put together and running. I don't regret getting it, because I mean, it's just got that old cool look to it. It reminds me of an old Craftsman blower that I had when I was a kid. Honestly, they're probably the same shit, just different color and different name. It's a neat machine, but this one just was not really worth dragging home and tearing the fuck apart. Either way, I had to tear it apart to replace the things that were fucked on it. The only damn gaskets that I'm going to use are carburetor gaskets. Couldn't even get in. This is the fucking exhaust gasket. It's lovely. I got a new reed for it, but they can't get the reed gasket. I got a cylinder gasket, which I'm not separating the cylinder from the block. And then the foam reed block, which is this thing. I'm just going to reuse the old shit. Like I said, the only thing I'm going to use that's new, carburetor gaskets. Hoping I can take the carburetor apart and clean it out without fucking up the gaskets that are in it. To replace the fuel line, which I have fuel line on hand, thankfully. Still got to clean this shit up, and that's the gasket that is no longer available. I can't even get it. Looks like somebody used RTV at one point, which I'll end up doing the same. Just, oh man. I feel like I'm about to throw up and fall asleep. But I'm not tired. It's weird. So I'll end up RTVing, putting RTV on that fucking thing. And going from there. If it runs, it runs. If not, I'll probably just throw this fucker on eBay. It was the 125 BT backpack blower. That was fucking hard enough. It wasn't really hard. It was just enough of a pain in the ass that I'm not going to do the same shit with this one. So, well, that's what I'm fucking doing tonight. Fucking with the 132. I hope it fucking runs, because I was looking at this thing, checking it out. But every time I'd go outside and walk past the junk pile, I'd pick it up and look it over and like, oh man, it's fucking cool. Now here I have it, and it's just fucking regretting it. Well, that's it for now.